Hey guys. So it's been forever. Sorry I couldn't make it last month. I've just been really busy. Being 13 is really hard. It was either you guys or my sanity, honestly. It's true, I was super swamped. I had two humongous tests to study for. I had a career project due, which is in French. I had a science project due, and our teachers dared to give us homework. So, thanks. And on top of all of that, all my after-school activities, can you imagine? So stressful. You adults are so demanding. You guys wouldn't understand. It's like, and even my parents agree with me. I would hate to be a kid these days.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I guess I'm being a little dramatic. I mean, when my great-grandparents were my age, they endured the Great Depression, but my parents are like, oh, we grew up in the 1980s. It was so awesome. But I guess growing up in the 1980s is pretty magical compared to fighting in World War II. So, anyways, my parents thinking that the 1980s is so great had a bit of an effect on me. I have had so many 80s themed birthday parties. I have scars on the back of my head from the burn marks of my mom crimping my hair. It's that close to considering it child abuse, honestly. And then 80s music education. Apparently girls do just want to have fun. And, oh my god, the 80s movies. I've seen the Goonies more times than I have seen Frozen. I guess I just need to let it go. Almost dropped the mic there. Let me check my notes. It's been a while. I have lots of topics to go over. I mean, it's basically all just roasting my parents, not much different, but... Oh yeah. I wouldn't trade my iPod in with 1 billion songs for a Walkman that holds 1 cassette tape. I mean, just give me a sec. Cassette tapes are pretty cool. I saw them in Guardians of the Galaxy, Peter just jamming out. And then my mom has a little cassette player in her truck, and I was like, oh cool. But then I was like, wait, not cool. Because almost half the drive, we're rewinding and fast forwarding and rewinding. My mom's like, I can't find the damn song. Just fast forward a little bit more. Oops, skipped it. Rewind, fast forward. I'm like, can we please just listen to Taylor Swift or something? No, we have to listen to Love is a Battlefield. Anyways. Mixtapes were way overrated. iPods are my generation's mixtapes, so I'm just saying, gotcha beat. iPod segment. Oh yeah. It was dangerous, and it was boring. No helmets, no seatbelts, no Netflix, no smartphones, no endless videos of toddlers hurting themselves on my fingertips. What did they do in their spare time?
Drugs.
Okay. I mean, it's not do you know how many kids smoke weed in my school and we're 12? I try and go pee and there's vape all in the bathroom. You guys, you aren't special. We do as much drugs as you did in the 80s. It's so bad, the drug intake and the vape intake. I have an insulin pump, and people have come up to me when I'm giving myself insulin, or they're like, oh, can I hit your vape? I'm like, no, you can, I need this to live. It's yeah, I need my Juul to live. No, I literally need this to live. It's not a vape. True story. Oh my god, the kids in my school, they get on my nerves so much. This is even part of my routine. I just got got super carried away. Thanks, guys. Alright. And I heard that parents in the 80s spanked their children. That's like child abuse. Spanking, that's like illegal these days. Probably, I don't know. And then it's just, I don't think they, I mean, I actually think the 80s were pretty cool, but then this is the coolest part, like, you get to go out all day and then not have to come back home until the street lights turn on. What does that kind of freedom even feel like? Like, my mom doesn't even let me walk downtown. I was like, oh, I'm 13. I just started having sleepovers. When my dad was 13, his parents let him go to Montreal with a bunch of 17 and 18-year-olds to a rowing camp. He almost got arrested for grand theft auto, got handcuffed by the police, and snuck into a strip club. I'm not even allowed to walk across the bridge. Are you guys interested in hearing, like, how we got almost arrested? Okay. Because this is like, imagine me, hey mom, can I walk across the bridge to go to the lakeside? No. Okay. Well, my dad's parents let him go to Montreal for a rowing camp. And so in like the little rowing lodge, there was like this golf carty sort of thing. And there was a F1, so like Formula One racetrack really close to the rowing lodge. So him and his friends snuck it in the middle of the night, drove it over to the racetrack, spinning some laps, doing some donuts, front flips or whatever in a golf cart. No, that would be pretty sick though. And the popo showed up, and they roll up and they just book it. And one of my dad's friends is super selfish, and he just goes and he pushes everyone out of the way. And my dad was this petite little 13-year-old with a bunch of 18-year-olds. And he falls, and the police officer is driving, jumps out of the car while it's still moving to get my dad, handcuff him, and slam him up against the back of the car so he couldn't move. And then my friend's dad, also my dad's friend, also my friend, Peter Oxley, shout out to you, he went back and saved my dad. He's not even here, he lives in New Brunswick, but whatever, shout out. And he's like, oh God, we gotta go back for Mark. So he goes back, he's like, hey, and then they all whip out their guns at Peter, and he's like, whoa, I'm just trying to get my friend not arrested, dude. And he like ended up talking their way out of being arrested for grand theft auto. And the police is like, you guys better bring that golf cart right back to the lodge or we're gonna arrest you. So they get in, drive back, but then the security guards at the rowing lodge started getting after them, and they had to outrun them, but they were old and fat, so they got out of their way and just left. Well, that's what my dad said. I don't know, it could have been a lot worse than that. Oh yeah! Alright. Like, that amount of, like, trust from your parents, I don't even know what that feels like. If I don't text my mom back immediately, she thinks I'm dead. The first place she checks is my social media. If there's no recent activity on my IG, that's when it really gets bad. Why am my voice cracking so much? Okay, and then, then I'll like check out my phone and there will be 100 missed calls and messages threatening to call the police if I don't show up. Then she has my Apple ID. Starts tracking me. I'm like in social studies and she thinks I'm like ditching school to go vape somewhere. And I never miss her calls on purpose because she does that. And and then she's like, why do I pay for you to have a phone if you don't even answer my calls? You pay for me to have a phone so you can control me, so you can track me, so you can call me, so you can have something to hold over my head. I have all the answers. Okay, I better shut this down before they go all 80s parents on me. Good night.